Hey guys, so today I'm going to be looking at people who are living in denial. So yeah, let's just get right into the video. My brother is married for the 4th time. My mother blames all of his ex-wives. I keep pointing out her son is the common link to all the divorces. If you've been divorced 3 times, most likely you're the problem. Nurse who thought the lump in her breast was nothing important and the open sore appearing was also nothing important, and once it started draining, thought it was nothing important despite dressing it daily. Was confronted by co-workers after the smell became so rank it lingered where she went. Stage 4 cancer with mets to bones and brain, died soon after. She was the manager of the oncology unit. Do you think it's because they think they know everything, so they're in denial that it could happen to them kind of thing? That's crazy. The fact that there were like so many signs. And she's a nurse herself, but she doesn't want to get checked out. Wow. A friend diagnosed with diabetes 10 years ago. Has needle phobia, so afraid of pricking his fingers to monitor his blood sugar, so doesn't, and just eats healthy. Due to blood sugar fluctuations, gradually goes blind and kidney fails. 3.5 years on dialysis, then finally gets a kidney transplant. Home again with a new kidney. Is still afraid of pricking his fingers and decides he will manage his diabetes by eating healthy, just like he did for the past 10 years. That's crazy. I guess some people just can't change. But that's actually so annoying, because if he's gonna do that, then his kidney is just gonna fail again, and the kidney could have went to someone else who's gonna take care of the body. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's such a waste of a kidney transplant if he's just gonna ruin it again, if he's not gonna take care of his own body. That'd be my father. My mother was manic depressive, as it was called back then. She had several major breakdowns during my childhood. Every time he'd act like nothing was wrong, she'd be screaming and throwing things, and he'd just try to placate her. It never worked. A couple times, I pointed out that she needed to be committed. He always responded that a person couldn't be committed unless they're in danger to themselves or others. True, but she obviously was. I was terrified of her. Even apart from the breakdowns, she threw rage attacks at the drop of a hat. Long story short, in my 20s, I found out that A, that had 2 kids before me, and B, she drowned them in a bathtub during a psychotic episode. What I never found out was how she got released, or why she was able to conceive me less than a year later. A friend was with me when I found out about B. He told me later that he'd always thought I was exaggerating when I said I'd feared for my life as a kid. I couldn't blame him. It sounded outlandish. After that, it was even more baffling that my father thought we were safe living with her. What is he thinking? She literally murdered 2 of your kids, and you're gonna be like, it's fine, she's safe. Dude, that is in denial. Yeah, maybe it's because he just misses like the good side of her, so he just keeps on telling himself that she's nice, and he keeps on ignoring the bad side. Some people are like that. I know a guy who tested positive for HIV about 11 years ago. He pretended it didn't happen and did nothing about it. Today he's dying of AIDS. He's not even 40. So sad. He pretended it didn't happen and did nothing about it. So like, he just kept on sleeping with other people. I mean, that's what I'm assuming, because if he pretended it doesn't happen, then he thinks he doesn't have it. I'm so confused, dude. Some people, like, huh? It's crazy that they would get like a life-changing disease and they would just be like, it's nothing. It's nothing. How could I get it? My sister wears flannel shirts and has really short hair and drives a Subaru and wears a battle axe necklace and has a pile of Sports Illustrated swimsuit editions and a lesbian pride flag in her room, and my mum still hasn't figured out she's gay. Oh. I thought it was going to be something about the sister, but the mom, seriously? The mom was like, no, not my kid. Dude, those parents, This actually just shows that a lot of parents don't connect with their kids, which is kind of sad. Like, they don't care what the kid is into. They don't even know what the kid likes. That's very sad. My mother refused to wear glasses because she hated how they looked on her. Instead, she insisted her eyesight was not that bad, and the fact we had to read menus to her at restaurants was just a cute quirk. She really took quirky to the next level. I'm not blind, I'm just quirky. Buddy keeps complaining that normal guys won't respond to him on dating apps and keeps getting hit on by creepy old dudes. You're nearly 60 and those are age appropriate matches. So Buddy just thinks they're young. Buddy's like, I'm 60, but why the hell are 60-year-olds hitting on me? Ex's mum moved to Vegas from Europe, went broke gambling over 10 or so years, practically homeless. Then she got injured on a casino escalator and was compensated more than fairly with a life-changing amount of money. Guess who went broke again? Pretty much exclusively at the same casino. That's crazy. Life gave her like a second chance. And she's like, F that. I don't need a second chance. That's crazy. Me thinking I'll get in better shape and lose some weight while doing literally nothing to make it happen. That's me. But me thinking I'll get a boyfriend without going out of the house. My dad has dementia. My mum refused to acknowledge that it was a developing problem because it was an inconvenience to their lifestyle. I confronted her because he needed to have his driver's license taken away because he was a danger on the road. My dad impulsively went out one day, bought a BMW without her present, and later drove her underneath a semi-truck. And shocker, that was when she realized he was unwell. I also had to find out through extended family about his accident because she didn't want to give us the satisfaction of being right all along. Dude, the mum needs help too. What the hell? You know, those kind of parents are so interesting to me. When they can just never admit that they're wrong. That's so interesting. My elderly friend who has fallen 4 times already, breaking 2 ribs once, a wrist once, and bruised up the other times. He still refuses to use a cane out of some male pride thing. Oh. I'm not weak. I'm not weak. I don't want to look like one of those people holding a cane. Weak. So my sister gets married. Her husband's family are pretty heavy drinkers, and it's the full range of drinks. Beers whenever, mixed drinks, straight hard liquor, like vodka, whatever it is on hand, and plenty of it. 7 days a week and all day on weekends, holidays, etc. So her husband's brother, late 20s, hits it a lot harder than even the people in his family. A full handle of vodka after work every day, kind of hard. 4 or 5 over a weekend all by himself. How is he not dead? What the hell? So he gets sick, not feeling well, tired, etc. But just puts it down to getting older and maybe not handling his liquor like he used to, but doesn't cut back at all. Once he starts turning yellow, he gets to the doctor, who tells him his liver is shot. He tells the doctor he doesn't know why. He doesn't drink any more than the people he knows. It's a mystery. But he'll stop entirely to get put on a list for a new liver. He obviously doesn't stop drinking, doesn't even cut back. Everyone knows it's the drinking, but he and his family start calling it cancer. It's cancer, so the drinking has nothing to do with it. That's the first time I heard that. It's cancer, so all the factors have nothing to do with it. So he eventually ends up in the hospital full time because there's no liver for him yet. And his family starts sneaking vodka into the hospital so he can keep drinking. The family wants him dead, hey! That's what I'm thinking. What? He left the hospital on a slab and the family starts asking people for money for cancer walks, stuff like that. And not one of them cut back the drinking at all. He's still alive. I mean, like, I'm just surprised he's still alive after drinking, like, what, 5 bottles of vodka a day? Is drinking, like, their pride or something? Because even the family didn't want him to stop. Family's like, yeah, give him more. Give him more. Well, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoy. Tell me in the comments down below what your thoughts are. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.